Hello? I believe I am on. We don't hear Randall is what I'm seeing in the chat. But hey, I want to say first off, hey, welcome to the Grawlix Lunchbox Live. We're sorry about yesterday. We had some unforeseen difficulties that caused us to not be able to do the show yesterday, and so we lined this up kind of last minute. And now Randy is not feeling well today. He has a fever. He's got some stomach bug issue thing going on, and so he is not going to be able to be with us today, which is a bummer. And so we're the B team coming in hot with the B team. And by B, I mean better than not broadcasting at all. But obviously he's the real professional of the crew, and I'm just going to try and do my best. We'll see how this goes. I'm also trying to load up a window so that I can see who's in the chat. Well, it looks like there's a couple of people in there with us. Can you hear me? I don't see any responses at the moment. Okay, Matt D says that yes, you can hear me. Do I have co-hosts? Because I don't hear a co-host. Is Melanie talking too? Am I like talking over her? Or is it just me screaming into the void? I don't even know if I introduced myself. That's how all over the place I am. I don't even know. Do you guys know that I am Jesse from the Grawlix podcast? Okay. It's just me. It's okay. We're gonna get through this, guys, because I have the notes, and that's all I need, right? I'm also gonna be reacting at you guys. I'm gonna be looking at you guys for some help. So if there's anything you guys want to talk about, I do not have control of the switchboard. So if people are calling in, I don't know it. I have no idea. Okay, Randy says he is here. You just can't hear you. I just can't make you hear me. Oh, and that's Melanie. Okay. So Melanie is in the chat. Maybe she'll be joining us later once they figure out what's going on over there. But to get things started off, like we always do on our Mondays, which is now a Tuesday, I'm going to go over some of the box office results for these movies that came out over the weekend. And so there's going to be a whole lot of big surprises this week when it comes to these movies and how they did. Oh, do I have a co-host now?
Yeah, I think so.
Hey, okay.
Hey.
Hopefully I wasn't stinking up the joint too bad, but
no.
Okay, nope. It's good to have not just me.
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're good. So hooray! We have 2/3 of the Grawlix crew now. Looking at the box office results for the weekend, we have no surprise. Number one, Spider-Man: Far From Home. So, I mean, basically that's the news. right there. Spider-Man: Far From Home obviously came in. I believe it made almost all of its money back in the first weekend. Not quite, because it's $180 million movie or something like that. And I can actually look that up and tell you for sure. Their budget was $160 million, and this weekend alone, which weekend is kind of a loosey-goosey term when you're talking about it released on Tuesday, but quote-unquote weekend gross was $92 million. So they're already halfway far from home. The movie Spider-Man.
Woo!
Did you guys go and see Spider-Man at all?
Mm-mm.
Nope, me neither. I'm maybe going tonight, so I don't know. I don't know what we're planning on doing for a movie homework thing, but I'm assuming Randy's not feeling like going to the movies tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess not. No.
Okay, so not Spider-Man: Far From Home for tomorrow, or whenever we do our movie homework review thing.
Yeah. I can shout at him and find out if he's got any ideas. But
Well, and I threw some possibilities that are all on Netflix. But yeah, if he's got ideas that that he's interested in actually watching, or if he thinks, or maybe something he's already seen that we could just get caught up on, that would be good options. But to round out the other movies in the top 5, we've got Toy Story 4 is still holding in at number 2. So Marvel's still dominating the box office. Yesterday is holding strong at number 3. Annabelle Comes Home is still number 4. So I don't know if that's a good sign or if that's just an indicator of what movies are actually out there. I don't know if anybody's actually seen Annabelle Comes Home, and maybe it's really just a great movie. I'm kind of doubtful, but somehow it's holding firm at number 4. And then just to cap that off, the number 5 biggest movie, I'm assuming these are in the U.S. at least, was Aladdin, is still holding in that live action beast.
Yeah.
Of a remake.
It must just be that there's not anything better out. No,
that's what I'm thinking, because really, I don't know. Spider-Man's the only one I think I would go to, and then Toy Story is the only one I would rent. You know, like the other ones I don't. Well, maybe yesterday. The top 3 are the 3 that I would maybe even give a chance, but the other two.
I don't think I would even rent Toy Story. I'll just wait for it to be on TV so I can't avoid it anymore.
Oh, that's a good point. Or even if it came to Netflix, but really a lot of the things that Disney drops on Netflix, I'm still not watching them.
Yeah.
Which is ironic because some of the movies I put down for potential homework were Incredibles 2 is on Netflix right now, and John Carter, and those are both Disney movies.
Yeah. I watched The Incredibles 2 on Netflix. Woo.
Oh, yeah, hey, there we go. See, I mean, that's what I would do. I would just wait until Toy Story 4 hits Netflix, assuming that, the Disney streaming service doesn't happen first. Otherwise, I would just wait until it hits Netflix or something like that, and then I would watch it.
Yeah.
I did go to Toy Story 3 in the theaters, but I just don't.
One with the big purple thing?
Like the bear?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think, and that's, that kind of rounded out Andy's story. So it's kind of like, I don't know why they're continuing it. I'm hearing good things though. I'm hearing that it's a pretty good, it's a good sequel. It must be. It's number 2 in the world, or
maybe
or
so that
United
girls can have a Toy Story also.
That's fair too. That's it's more than fair, and it's about time.
Yeah.
Frankly.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm kind of flipping back and forth. Hey, in the chat, Toy Story was okay, not as good as the others, of course. Yesterday was excellent. I'm supposed to go see Annabelle. Wow, Maggie, you are on top of the top 5 here. Do not waste your time on John Carter. So I'm hearing that's maybe not the one. That's not the one for tomorrow, maybe. Money, duh. The mouse is greedy. Money, it's all about them Benjamins.
I think we should let you pick one, because if it's just Randy and I picking, it's always going to be like horror or something strange.
Maggie says, don't, Jesse, save yourself. So I guess Maggie is saying, let's not do John Carter. I don't know. I've seen Incredibles 2, and you've seen Incredibles 2. So that would be an easy one. But maybe it's too old a news. I don't know. Have you guys seen The Ritual?
Maybe.
It's a Netflix original. It looks like a horror thing. I was just kind of flipping through kind of last minute to see if I could come up with something. Matt D says, how about that one on Netflix with Sam Jackson? I don't know which one that is. Unicorn something. Yeah.
I remember seeing something about that. What was it?
I
did notice movie. It, and it sparked my interest, but I don't know. I'll have to discuss it with my people.
Okay. I'm just doing a quick Google search and I found nothing. Netflix says this movie doesn't exist.
It does.
Or it could have just been my crappy search terms, I guess.
Well,
Samuel Jackson unicorn movie.
Let's see.
Unicorn Store? Is that it?
Yep.
Let's see what this thing even is. 2017 American fantasy comedy film directed and produced by Brie Larson. So that's a hot button topic. In her feature directorial debut from a screenplay by Samantha McIntyre, it stars Samuel L. Jackson, Joan Cusack, Bradley Whitford, Karan Soni, and a bunch of other people that are also just as important, but I'm tired of reading names. This doesn't really say what it's about, though. And then it goes into a plot synopsis, which I don't necessarily want to read because that will maybe ruin the story.
I say we just do Stranger Things season 3.
Stranger Things season 3?
Yeah.
Are you guys all done with it?
Yeah, we're done.
All right. Yeah, that sounds good to me. I don't know how people feel in the chat. Is everybody caught up enough that they're okay avoiding tomorrow if they haven't if they haven't watched it?
Or be like every other person in America and just binge it real quick?
For real. I mean, we basically watched 4 episodes last night to make sure that we actually got it done. So Matt D says that he hasn't even started it, and Maggie says that she hasn't watched season 3 yet, but she's okay with spoilers.
Yeah.
So that's 2 of our biggest listeners there that haven't seen it.
Yeah. Well, screw them. No, I'm just kidding.
Forget you 2 are two of our favorites. Forget it.
Oh. Spoilers.
Well, I mean, I'm okay with whatever. I mean, like I said, there was The Ritual, which looks like some kind of horror movie, and then this Unicorn Store looks fine to me, but I know some people are polarized when it comes to Brie Larson stuff. Oh, Maggie says that Ritual was excellent.
Let me see. Ritual. I may have watched it. I don't know. I look at things and then I never know for sure what I'm gonna do, and then I watch it and then I forget that I watched it and I'm like, oh, I never saw that, and then we start watching it and I'm like, I've seen this.
I mean, if you guys have already seen it, that's like a good problem to have, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, I've already seen this. I don't need to watch this again.
It keeps trying to show me vitamins.
Oh, the pop-ups. Maggie says that it's filmed beautifully, and there is a scene in there that is one of her favorites in all of film.
Really?
And Matt D wants to know if it's trying to show you Vitamins, the movie.
No, it's trying to show me Ritual vitamins.
Ritual vitamins sounds even better.
Wait a minute, let me look at this. Huh? I think we have seen this. I won't. At least I have.
Okay.
So that's good.
Okay. Shall we go with it?
I'm saying yeah, because if Randy hasn't seen it, I'll just tell him and he'll go with that.
All right. Okay. So it looks like, assuming everything goes okay, hopefully Randy's feeling better to do it tomorrow. Otherwise, we'll try and get a post out as soon as we know whether or not it's happening tomorrow or Thursday or what's going on. We're going to plan tentatively on doing things as usual tomorrow, and we're gonna talk about The Ritual, which is on Netflix.
Yep.
Okay, so we've hammered that out. Let's see. So I guess we reacted some news.
Okay.
Okay.
What's in the news?
Okay, so I don't know. I just kind of ran through and grabbed a few things I thought we might have something to say about. The first one, I thought maybe you would have some thoughts on, and that is yeah, where did I get this from? I got this from Newsarama, so I don't know. Take that with a grain of salt, but it seems fairly legit. The headline is Hellblazer rejoins the Sandman universe with a new ongoing.
Really?
So John Constantine will join DC's Sandman universe titles. First with a one-shot, then an ongoing series. On October 30th, the Sandman universe presents Hellblazer #1 by writer Simon Spurrier and artist Marcio Takara will induct the character into the Neil Gaiman curated group of titles. Followed afterwards by a John Constantine Hellblazer ongoing by Spurrier again, and then artist Aaron Campbell beginning in November.
You know, it surprises me that he gets as much love as he does in like all over the place. You know what I mean? He seems like a character that I feel would cause more friction than he does, but people like him a lot, and so even when they like switch networks or something and still had him on, you know?
Oh, so Constantine, yeah, I would agree because like his show was interesting because it was basically like a network, like an NBC version of John Constantine.
Mm-hmm.
And so obviously that was doomed to fail. But he kept going, like they brought him into Arrow and he worked okay in that. In fact, he was probably the best part of that hot mess of a season of Arrow.
I didn't watch it, so I'm not sure, but
I don't recommend it. Like John Constantine was my favorite maybe two episodes of that season.
Mm-hmm.
Cause it was all the Damien Dark stuff.
Oh.
And then he got basically transplanted over to DC's Legends of Tomorrow series, which is, it is what it is.
Sorry.
It's funny and it's fun. And I think he works pretty well there, but yeah, he is a weird pick to throw on there. It works with what they're doing, but again, they've just dialed up the camp factor in that show like ridiculous. I don't know a lot about the same. This is me. Get ready to shred my nerd card. I don't know a lot about Sandman.
Really?
Does Constantine work pretty well in that? Because I always got the assumption that it's kind of like dreamy, mythological. It's
the main character is dreams basically,
right?
Yeah, he works okay in it, and more than that, they're like it's almost, they're kind of like gods, but not really. Well, him and his siblings, which would be like Death and I can't remember all. There's some twins that are like. Now I'm so bad with names. Man, I wish I could make you read it. Anyway, it's good, and yeah, Constantine does fit in there really well. Seems like they'd fight with him though a little bit.
Well, I feel like if he's not fighting with whoever's in charge, then it's not really a Constantine book anyways.
That's true. Or killing off his buddies.
That's true. Whether he does it on purpose or not, but typically it's his fault. I'm looking at the chat, just catching up a little bit. Please, I hope they bring back the Mac trench coat, I'm assuming, for Constantine.
You know what? School shooters ruined trench coats for the world because they were super cool, and then they made it not cool, and now none of us can wear trench coats anymore.
Pretty much trench coats were like the only thing you really needed in your wardrobe in the 90s. Like everyone had them, and most of the superheroes did too.
Because they're cool.
Yeah. Or warm. They're versatile. John Constantine is the male version of Melanie. That's Matt D there.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that means that you're cool. Because you have a trench coat.
I'm a chain smoker.
You're a chain smoking, trench coat wearing bad A. Hellblazer falls totally into the Sandman universe. Matt D agrees with you there. English 80s noir demonic paganism.
Yeah.
That's Sandman. Is that kind of the elevator pitch?
Yeah, doesn't it sound cool?
That sounds pretty great. Yeah. Picture the D list of Greek mythos, but cooler, is what Paul says.
That's even better.
And hot take from Matt D. Best trench coats, Columbo.
Columbo, huh?
I mean, his trench coat's fine. His hair needs some work.
I want an Inspector Gadget trench coat with like the gadgets, you know?
Yeah.
Like helicopters and little buttons that pull out and do awesome things.
Right. I was gonna say I want Inspector Gadget's hat, but like I don't think anything that ever came out from under Gadget's hat or came out of Gadget's hat ever actually worked.
And wouldn't that be coming out of his brain then? I think that's just more proof that he's a robot.
Yeah, oh yeah. He had to be. I mean, 90% robot.
Yeah, at least.
Which would make him closer to a Terminator than I'm comfortable with. Matt D says, don't knock Peter Falk. Apparently, my Columbo hot take is a hot take for him. Fair enough, Matt. Fair enough. Getting a lot of Gadget love, Inspector Gadget love. Yeah. Which sounds like an adult movie that no one needs to Google.
Whatever that grip is.
What am I doing?
Firewall question. Allow.
Matt D also says, Go Gadget Umbrella.
Everybody wishes you well.
Now I want to see Go Gadget Umbrella Academy.
Want to sit down?
Maggie liked Brain the dog.
Me too.
And now I think Matt D just came up with a Grawlix Cinematic Universe mashup. Inspector Gadget versus RoboCop versus Terminator.
We're gonna watch.
Okay. Which sounds brilliant. I would love to hear that.
Sorry, I was whispering to Randall. He came up behind me and scared the crap out of me. So I missed your stuff, and I was whispering over in the background.
I was just mashing up things that never need to be mashed up, along with Matt D. But I'm fully on board for it.
Okay.
Basically, Gadget versus RoboCop versus Terminator for GCU. This sounds like a good season 4 episode right there.
Uh-huh.
We just signed that up for Jasper and Randy. That's happening now, right?
Yes.
Yes. See, you heard it here first, folks.
I'm okay with it.
Mel has become my unwitting accomplice.
Okay, let's see. I know I'm just trying to catch up. Gadget.
Yeah.
Ultra lube. Yeah, definitely.
I am a fan of Umbrella Academy, at least of the show. I
love it.
I really don't know the comic, but I have volume 1, and I'm hoping to rectify that problem.
I haven't read any of it, but I watched the show and I thought it was fantastic. Or at least certain characters were fantastic.
Oh yeah. I mean, it has room to grow, which I think is a good problem, not a bad problem.
Yeah. And I feel like Randall and I were always comparing it to, for some reason, Doom Patrol, and he prefers Doom Patrol. I prefer Umbrella Academy.
Do they have like a similar Watchmen-esque feel to them, or are they just totally different?
They're pretty different. I mean, yeah.
Basically, they were released at about the same time.
Yeah.
Right. Matt D says they do have a similar feel to them.
I don't know. I feel like Doom Patrol is more the like misfits, and then and the other is, I don't know. I guess maybe they are too, but it's more like they're actual superheroes. I mean, not that they're not in Doom Patrol, but
right,
kinda. And you know, I don't know. I think mostly it's because I like the post-apocalyptic scene. That's really the apocalypse would be like my time to shine, I say.
Right.
And so anything that's got that in there is what I'm looking for.
I kind of like how they have this weird, like, I mean, like the apocalypse has happened, but they have this oddly organized situation in the future where they're able to just jump back in time and send like bank teller, like shoot messages back in time through this bank teller system.
Yeah, I know. I like it.
So yeah, no, I really like the feel of it, and they had their visuals down too. Like, I mean, I don't know why, but their domino masks were pretty cool, and all they were domino masks with eyes whited out. But that was pretty interesting visual.
Was that the like? Wait.
Like when Robin, like the mask that Robin wears, that's called a domino mask.
Oh.
Or like Zorro. Well, no, not Zorro. Zorro has like a headband.
That's what those were called.
Yep. Yeah. Okay.
Do you remember the little creature that Domino used to have as its like mascot?
Oh, the Noid
Yeah,
Domino Pizza.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, claymation.
That thing creeped me out.
I think he was supposed to creep you out a little bit. You're supposed to fear for your pizza because he was always after that pizza.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
The Noid. Okay, so looking at some more of the news here. That was, I mean, Hellblazer was kind of the one that was like, oh yeah, we've got to talk about that. Another one that popped up on my news feed today is that Cuphead animated series was announced, the Cuphead show on Netflix. So it's been announced that the critically acclaimed game Cuphead is getting a brand new animated show. Netflix will be producing the series. Hollywood Reporter states that the show will expand upon the characters and world of the game, which centers on titular hero Cuphead and his brother Mugman, who make a deal with the devil in a high-stakes gambling match. So, Melanie, do you have any idea what I'm talking about?
I just looked it up, and they're cute, and that's all I know.
Okay. Yeah, Cuphead it's basically an old style game that is done with old style animations. So it's designed to look like the Silly Symphonies or I don't know, like the two different brands had two different things of it, but yeah, so like old school cartoon animation, and they even like designed the game that way based on what I've read, is that it's like it's legitimately, at least initially, everything's designed to look and work like an old cartoon.
That's cool.
But it's like super duper hard. That's the only things. Those are the only things I know about it. I've been tempted to get it because I think one of the reasons it's getting a new push is it was just released on the Nintendo Switch. Mm-hmm. And before that, it was just kind of an independent release. And so, yeah, now it's going to get its own actual cartoons, which is funny because we've got a game that was based on a cartoon getting its own actual cartoon.
That's fun. I wonder how old timey they're going to go with it, or if they're going to have lots of modern setups in old timey land, you know?
Right. Yeah. Kind of like how they've approached Rocky and Bullwinkle. I think Rocky and Bullwinkle had an Amazon Prime redo, which I tried to watch, but I don't know. It just didn't really hook me. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. Paul is asking in the chat if I have any thoughts on Kraven. I assume you're talking about Kraven the Hunter. If that is a spoiler for Spider-Man, I'm going to be so mad. Better not be a spoiler. I would love to see Kraven in a new Spider-Man movie. That'd be awesome. Okay, Matt D says it's not. Okay, thanks, Paul. I'm sorry I doubted you. Yeah, no, I'd love to see it. I honestly thought he should have been done by now, you know, but we've had it rebooted so many times. It's like, okay, well, I guess we're going to watch this villain again, or, you know, but yeah, no, that's one of, as far as like Spider-Man villains go that we haven't seen, Kraven is a big one. I mean, I think you could easily make a storyline or a whole movie based on him. What I would want what I would want to make sure they didn't do is I would want to make sure that they didn't pull a Spider-Man 3 on us, or what they did with the Batman movies at the end, where they overdo it. I think they're kind of finally hitting their stride in having the right amount of villains in a movie at one time. I think if you write it well, you don't need more than one.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a hot take. Maybe that's a weird concept, but I think a lot of the best movies, as far as superheroes go, have only needed one villain. The one exception, I'll concede that technically Spider-Man 2 kind of had two villains, but really Doc Ock was the big guy. He was the main one.
Yeah, I think that's why they haven't done anything with him, because I don't really know who he is personally, because I'm not a big Spider-Man person, but he doesn't have any extra arms. He's not a weird color. It's
right.
Not flying around. I mean, he's just not as exciting, right?
Well, that's kind of what makes him exciting, is that he's kind of like Batman in that regard, except he's a big game hunter. Like the thing that makes him the most fun is that he doesn't really have like a superpower. I mean, I think later on he kind of gets like augmented strength or something, so that he can go toe to toe with Spider-Man. And he goes, I mean, like, he's crazy, obviously, but it's like, yeah.
Maybe he's like, you could just they could promote him as like the Predator, except without the weird face.
Yes, you could do that whole. I mean, and if you think about it, like Tom Holland is kind of he's a young Spider-Man, so that also kind of ratchets up the threat factor of somebody like, I don't know, I don't even know who you'd get to play Kraven, but somebody that feels dangerous, trying to hunt down this, barely out of high school kid that's still trying to kind of figure out. Well, I mean, I suppose at the end of this current movie, he's probably figured out his Spider-Man shtick a little bit, but he still seems pretty new to the superhero game, at least at the end of the Avengers movie.
Yeah.
Matt D says Arnold is Kraven. Yep. Maybe back when he did Predator.
Yeah.
But I am on board for whoever the guy was in Stranger Things to maybe take that role.
The Billy guy?
No, the guy that's basically an Arnold analog.
Oh yeah. Did Rainey talk to you about that?
No, but I mean, it's like, it's pretty clear that the things that they're trying to rip on, but yeah, that's, I mean,
hilarious. We totally, as soon as we saw him, we're like, that's like Arnold.
Oh
right
man,
there.
He's even got like the fingerless glove. So I mean, like he's straight up Terminator. He's like a mix between the Terminator and Ivan Drago from Rocky IV.
Randy's like, he just seems a little bit too nice. Like, look at his face right there. He's not a totally bad guy. And I'm like, I guess.
He looks like a kind Russian.
Yeah, but definitely Russian.
Oh yeah. Maggie says that Liev Schreiber would make a good Kraven. I could see that, I suppose. He played Sabretooth, didn't he? He pulled that off okay. I think if you wrote him right and you directed him right. But I'm also wondering, like, how old is Liev Schreiber at this point? Like, would he be too old for the role? Looking him up real quick. Let's see. 51 years old. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean he's too old, but it might be a challenge for him. I don't know. Ivan's son from Creed 2. Oh, yeah. I don't know how much acting that guy has done previous to Creed 2, though. I think he was basically an MMA fighter.
I was going to say they should just get some old wrestlers or something.
There is that. What's his name? Edge, the guy. He's been playing in like I'm forgetting his name off the top of my head. I want to say it's Adam something, but he was Edge in the WWE. He's been playing on the History Channel's Vikings series.
Mhm.
He could be interesting in that role potentially. I don't know.
Who played in? Oh wait, no, never mind. That one guy, the guy who played in the movie The Wrestler, but that's not what I.
Oh, was it Mickey Rourke?
Yeah.
Yeah. We just want really old Craven. That's what we want. That's what we want. Universe, internet, make it so.
Somebody who looks like they had their face tore up by a wild animal once.
Yeah. Oh, hey, there we go. I like that. Okay. The next news item that I have is one that I thought we might have something to say about. More missing Doctor Who episodes will return via animation.
Oh, that's good.
Released this week is the first teaser for The Faceless Ones, which is a second Doctor serial comprising of 6 parts, 4 of which are missing. So they've been releasing a lot of different episodes of Doctor Who that the video was lost, but the audio is still available. So for the stuff that they know they're not going to be able to find, they've been doing basically animations, or making some of them. In some cases, they're animating the entire thing. In some cases, they're animating just what's missing. I have a couple of them. I enjoy them. Okay. Have you guys watched any of the animated remakes?
Nope.
I know you guys had gone through and done watched some of the telesnap recreations, where they basically take the still frames and then they kind of sort of make it's almost like a movie comic book out of it.
Yeah, Randy did. I did not. I couldn't do it. I tried. I'm like, I can't do this. I can't sit here and just listen to it all and not do anything like it's a TV show, because I can't. Which is probably the reason I don't listen to podcasts either, because I have to do something. But then once I'm doing something, I'm distracted. So
right.
But I think we should just encourage everyone, especially British people, to go through their attics and their basements and things, because if people can find paintings from the 1600s under some mattresses in their attic, I'm sure there's some VHS tapes floating around with some old Doctor Who on it that we should have.
You would think so. I mean, I think a lot of the episodes that are missing are kind of before home video type of thing, and I think that's part of the reason it's so hard to find them. But I mean, there's got to be recordings out there. That's how we found a lot of the ones that were missing, is that they had recordings, they sent them overseas, and that's where we found some of them. Mm. But yeah, somebody somewhere has got them. You just got to clean up your stuff, guys. You've got all these castles. There's probably Doctor Who's all over the place in those castles. Yeah. Clean your castles.
Stop being
hoarders. Right. quit having your hoarder castles in the UK. That's what they have over there, right?
I was just talking to somebody recently about they were giving away castles for free. And they were like, just come and live in it and make sure it doesn't fall apart, and you can just have it. And
I mean, on one hand, that sounds like a great deal. On the other hand, it sounds like
you have to take care of a castle, and
right, that might fall over too. We're like, here, you can have this castle for free that could fall down. Mm-hmm. And it won't be our fault if it does. Just FYI. Here's your free castle problem. Oh man, Matt, he read my mind. # castle problems. It's a real problem.
It is.
Castles.
They do. They're all crumbling down, and they're trying to save them, but nobody wants to live in them because they're drafty.
They're drafty. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Looking back through here. Maggie says, no, don't tell me that. Then we'll have to review it on our animation podcast. Oh, the Doctor Who stuff. I'm assuming that maybe Maggie is not a huge Doctor Who fan.
Nope, she just said I'm not a Doctor Who fan.
Oh, I don't blame you. As far as like cartoons go and animation goes, I think they're really well done, but it's still television from that era. So if you don't like television from that era, making it a cartoon doesn't make it better.
I mean, I don't entirely hate it, but I'm not super fond of the first Doctor stuff. It's just because it's just so, I don't know.
It seems like it jumps around a lot. It seems like it's kind of all over the place.
Well, it does, but it also seems like, you know, here, little lady, you sit there while me and this guy go, I don't know, you screw up and then you have to come save us, but
right.
They'll tell you, sit down, little lady, let us take care of it as soon as you do, you know?
Right. You got this frail old man who insists that he should be out there doing things while the women folks stay in the TARDIS.
Yeah.
Which thankfully they never do, or they would have died in season 1.
Right.
What else? I'm really far back here in this at this point, so I'm probably gonna miss some stuff. Matt D says that Power of the Daleks was awesome. I agree. That's one of the few that I own. I haven't. They actually just released an animated Doctor Who set, but it's like all the 10th Doctor stuff that they did, just as little side episode things. I think there was like 2 stories that were 10th Doctor, and they were kind of CGI animation type of things. There's a faux 9th Doctor story called Scream of the Shalka, which was on there. And then I think there was one of the 2nd Doctor things. Like I think it was Power of the Daleks. And
if you were going to make animated ones, I think Tennant would be a good Doctor to do, and so would. Yeah, wait, I always confuse is the 2nd the one with the weird little flute thing?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, good. Because I always confuse him and the 3rd one, and I swap them around. But okay, and yeah, the 2nd one then he would be good for a cartoon too.
Yeah. So Power of the Daleks was actually, I believe, the first post regeneration episode of the 2nd Doctor. So there's now an animated version of the very first 2nd Doctor story out there, and it's pretty good. It's interesting because you don't know that 2nd Doctor very well at that point. You're just like, what's going on with this guy? Any thoughts on live? Oh goodness, kicking the hornet's nest. Any thoughts on live action Mulan without Mushu or music?
It'll be a movie that I've seen probably already. Like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, except, you know,
right,
less jumping, maybe.
Yeah,
that's about it.
I mean, it basically sounds like it'll just be kind of a, I don't know, like a legend, like a period piece legend type of thing.
You have to have songs. That's what makes Disney movies.
Right. And that's the part that's kind of throwing people off is no songs, no dragon. Well, you don't do that tongue thing.
The dragon, I guess, whatever, is not. Do they have the cricket at least?
I'm assuming none of that stuff. I mean,
it's cute.
I don't know. If you take Mushu out, why? I would assume you take kind of most of the fantastical elements out of it.
All I'm saying is I don't understand how they can make any money without the songs, because the only reason that I watch half the movies that I watch of Disney's is for the soundtrack.
Yeah, well, right. Well, and that's where a lot of their aftermarket merchandising comes from. I mean, how many of these original soundtracks are sold or downloaded or streamed or whatever because Disney, does it up.
Mm-hmm. There were some Disney movies, Aladdin I'm thinking of, And there was another one, I don't know, that I never owned the actual movie, but I owned CDs of the soundtrack.
Oh yeah. I had what was it, Disney Classic? They put out a whole series of CDs in volumes, and it was just like basically like the greatest hits of cartoon music,
Yeah.
And I love those. We played them to death in some cases.
Yeah.
Okay, looks like in the chat, people are going over favorite Doctor Who episodes, which you've responded to.
I'm just responding, yeah.
Yeah. That's funny. So okay. I was thinking the Empty Child. Isn't that the very first Doctor Who? No, that's Unearthly Child. So you like the Ninth Doctor story? Yes, that was creepy.
I know. I liked it. That's how I got Randy to start watching Doctor Who. Actually, I'm like, look, Randy, it's creepy gas mask.
Oh man, and he was all about gas masks at that time too. Yeah, that was probably the best thing to ever come out of Stephen Moffat, right?
Yeah, probably.
Let's see. Favorite Doctor Who episode. This is a tough one. What are other people saying? City of Death. Oh, I do love me some City of Death. Dang it, Matt D. Now I can't think of anything but City of Death now. That's the Fourth Doctor episode with the weird alien that has he's got like a lounge lizard jacket on, but he's like a tentacly face thing with an eyeball, and then he's like he's taking Da Vinci's. He's manufacturing counterfeit Mona Lisas and selling them.
That totally makes me think of Futurama. That's something like Bender would scheme up and like steal with him through time or something.
Oh, that's right. And he was also counterfeiting Guggenheim Bibles. Yeah, this is one of my favorite lines. One of my favorite Fourth Doctor lines is in that episode, and it's when they first walk into the room, and like the butler is like threatening them, and he's like, "What a wonderful butler! He's so violent." It's just like, that's the most Fourth Doctor thing I've ever heard, and it was written by Douglas Adams of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy fame.
Oh, you know what else I liked? Do you remember the lighthouse one where like everyone died?
Yes. Oh, what's that one called? But it's Leela's, one of Leela's episodes.
Mm-hmm. I want
Horror Rock, something like that. Horror at Bang Rock.
That's it.
There it is.
Horror
yes.
at Bang.
Yeah, that's another great one. I don't know. I mean, as far as favorites go, what was it? Terror of the Autons or whatever. That's one of the very first. It's a Third Doctor episode. It's the first time that we get the Autons, and it's the first time that we get the Master. I like that one, even though it's not really a good one.
Is it because you like the Master?
Because I love the Master, yeah, and that's his first appearance, and it's Roger Delgado, and it's everything. So that's a big one for me. But then the one that like I remember from my childhood the most was is one that I can't remember now for some reason. Keeper of Traken. And it's towards the end of the Fourth Doctor run, and the Master he's one of the crispy masters, and he's in his TARDIS, and he's making his TARDIS looks like this creepy statue, and he uses his TARDIS to make the statue move. And the whole time you're like, what's going on with this? And at the end you realize, oh, it's the Master. And at the end the Master like regenerates, basically. Steals Nissa's father, like steals his body.
Oh yeah. He was him for a long time too, wasn't he?
Yeah. He was right up until the end of the very last Seventh Doctor episode. So basically from that point to the end of the classic Doctor era.
Wow. Poor.
So Alvin is asking who our favorite Doctors are.
That's just hard. No, it's not. It's the fourth.
Fourth Doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really it's tough not to go with 4 for me because that's the one that's most ingrained in me, and I'm so excited every time he comes, like when he came back for the 50th anniversary special. It's easier for me to tell you the ones I don't like.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, four was like such a crazy. That's part of the reason that he was great, because you didn't know whether he was gonna like be like angry or just laugh or both at the same time, and so you don't know what the heck's going on.
He just snapped in between them without really any kind of transition, and he would do that whole far off stare and just start talking about whatever, and you'd be like, what is he talking about? And then he just flashed that ridiculous grin.
Yep. Wait, did you have any other news?
I do have a few more pieces of news real quick, but most of this is old news, and I don't know what we did and didn't cover. The last one that I picked up was Mewtwo Strikes Back Evolution will be a 3D CGI remake of the first ever Pokemon movie. It's been 20 years since Pokemon, the first movie, hit our screens and turned Japanese game and animated series into a worldwide phenomenon. To celebrate this anniversary, the Pokemon Company has announced that its 22nd official big screen release, Mewtwo Strikes Back Evolution, will be a 3D CGI remake of the first ever Pokemon movie. And I put that in the news because I remembered them announcing that this Mewtwo Strikes Back movie was coming, but it was just a teaser trailer, and so we didn't know anything about it at all. So everybody was speculating that maybe it was a sequel to that first movie, but apparently now it's coming out that it's basically just a remake.
Okay.
So I don't know if, did you ever see the original
Pokemon?
Yeah.
No,
No.
I did not.
Okay. So I don't know. I mean, like, I don't know. Every time something like this happens, I have an uncertain reaction to it because it's not for me. You don't need me to like this movie, right? But I don't know why you need to redo it. It was a cartoon in the first place. It's going to be a cartoon again. It's just going to be a fancier cartoon.
Yeah. But people love Pokemon stuff, so I mean, they're going to make money, and that's all that really matters, I guess. I
mean, yeah, I guess so. Maggie says that movie is super special to her. And like I get it. And so I'm curious, like, for people who it is super special to. Oh, not Pokemon. Okay, sorry. I need to go further back. I need to go further back in the chat. Sorry, Maggie. She's like, oh God, no. Oh, A Quiet Place. A Quiet Place is getting a sequel. Okay, now I'm getting caught up here. Whoops. This is why we need Randy. He's much more professional at this. Yeah, that's all the new news that I had. Some of this other news were ones that Randy added to the feed, so I didn't know if we wanted to save them so that he can react to them, or
I don't think he'll really. I don't
okay.
Think
okay, so real quick, I mean we're getting close to the end here, but real quick, Tarantino is extremely serious about retiring. I've come to the end of the road. He basically said he's going to do his 10 movies and then retire, but now he's talking about if this new movie does really well, maybe he'll stop right here, or maybe he'll stop for a long time and maybe make one more movie way later. But yeah, so he's still flirting with this I'm done very, very soon.
Yeah.
Type of news.
I don't believe it.
Yeah,
well, maybe. I don't know. I mean,
I think anytime that you say something like that, you're just begging to contradict yourself.
Yeah, right.
I mean,
But
why make a hard and fast rule like that?
I don't know. Maybe because you're like, well, if I don't, then I'm going to just party too much and die snorting coke off a hooker's buttocks or something like that, you know?
Right. Well, and he's kind of said he wants to go out before he basically fades away, kind of thing. He wants to go out on top. He doesn't want to stick around too long.
Yeah. How did the
know.
old greats do it? Did they just have heart attacks or something?
I mean, I guess like in the case of like Hitchcock, yeah. But then, like Stanley Kubrick was making movies right up to the very end, and Scorsese is still going. His people are still getting Oscars,
Yeah. Yeah.
Matt D's like, how many times has Kevin Smith said that he was done with movies? And I mean, like that's exactly what I think of.
Yeah. But he did. I mean, I don't know that it was actually him or he took it from somewhere, but he's the one that I quote when I quote movie quotes. This is
Kevin Smith,
Tarantino. I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
Where he said, "The less a man makes a declarative statement, the less apt he is to look foolish in retrospect."
Oh, right.
And
which is funny because then he goes and makes a declarative statement about his own career. That's funny. Let's see. It looks like we got about 4 minutes left. Do you want to do another news thing or start wrapping things up?
I don't know. How do we wrap things up? We just
we kind of pimp out all the stuff that's been going on. But that's not going to take us long because basically we have a new episode of the Grawlix Cinematic Universe. Mm-hmm. That's basically what we have to pimp.
There's a new episode of the Grawlix Cinematic Universe, everybody.
There is. And in that episode, which went up on Monday, and you should be able to find it here on Castbox, Randy and Jasper review and pitch a cinematic universe for Inglorious Bastards, the original one from the 70s, and Inglorious Bastards with an E, the one that Tarantino did for their latest installment of their #Tarantino season of GCU. I noticed that Jasper is not in the chat today to bust my chops on not getting that out there. So
I thought he was in there in the beginning. Maybe you guys
was he? I haven't seen him in there.
I could have swore he was like one of the first ones in, and then I bet he got intimidated. He felt intimidated and left.
Well, it's probably because my unicorn hand puppet cut a promo on him.
Oh,
it happens. Manicorn is it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. I'll just leave it at that. Let's see. So Matt D asks if you bleep bastards or bastards. I didn't bleep either of them because we're live, baby.
Oh yeah.
And it's a title. It's a title.
Yeah, and is that a bad word, really?
I think you can say it on TV, so that's why I'm not sweating it.
Yeah, you can get away with kind of a lot on TV nowadays.
Yeah.
I think if it was like the end of the show, I could drop an F-bomb even and be all good as long as
that'd be PG-13 at least.
Yeah, but I'll do it tastefully.
There we go. Matt D is pointing out that those are inside jokes to the GCU episode, so you should go listen to it. That way you'll understand what we're talking about.
Yeah. That's good because sometimes I don't even know what we're talking about. It takes me a minute. But it's 1:59. Is there anything else we need to pimp? Otherwise I'm gonna play some music. Okay.
I think that is the main thing. Remember Cellmates? Remember Maggie's podcast is going to be that's going to be happening. What was that? I want to say the 14th. Maggie, chime in with the deets real quick. Off the top of my head, it was the 14th. This Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Castbox. Look for the live cast. I believe it's already scheduled if you go into the live casts.
Yeah.
part.
So now everybody gets to go and harass her. Woo!
Yes, please do, because she's been awesome. She's called into the show multiple times. Matt T says to check out my Ram Man videos on YouTube. That's nice of you, Matt. If you're a Ram Man aficionado, you could take a look for that. It's called Rambles with Rammy. But I'd say play that funky music.
That's racist.
What is?
No, nothing. Okay. All right. I'm ready.
Okay.
Thanks for sticking with us, even though we suck.
This has been the B team. We're signing out. Come on back tomorrow. I think we're doing things tomorrow.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be better.
Ooh, there's the music. Here we go. Hey, we made it. We made it, Melanie.
Yay.
Hi, virtual high five. Hopefully Randy will think we did okay.
Yeah. Well, hopefully he'll just feel better tomorrow, so we don't have to worry about it again.
Amen. Woo! Oh, there it goes again. You got outtakes, guys.
Oops. Okay.
All right. Okay. Well, I think that's going to do it, guys. Matt D says, when you need someone to cover for you, call on the B team. Machine gun fire.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds like we did it.
Yep, we did, and we're done. So let's stop.
Okay.
Bye.
All right. Bye.